I'm going to show you how to create a restore point on your computer, so if you ever have a problem in the future, you can set your computer back in time to before that issue occurred. On your keyboard, hit Windows and search for Restore. Once you see Create Restore Point, hit Enter. It's going to open this window here. Now select the drive that runs your system, so your whole operating system. It's usually going to be Windows C. And right here, you can configure it. So this is the maximum amount that these restore points are going to take up. You can adjust that up to a pretty high amount. But I only have a 256 gig SSD in here, so I'm going to just set it to the lowest point. And I don't see why you would need that many restore points anyways. After you've configured this, you can just hit OK. And if you give this a quick little read here, what this is doing basically is you can undo system changes by reverting your computer to a previous restore point. So it's basically setting your computer back in time a little bit to before that issue occurred. So let's create a restore point. And now you can give it a name. Best practice is to give it today's date. I've even given it a time because I have multiple restore points for today's date. So now hit create and wait for it to finish. Okay, so the restore point was successfully created. Now we can go to system restore and just hit next. And here's a list of all our restore points. So say we had an issue after this time. I can now revert back to this by selecting that restore point and hitting next. And now you just hit finish. And here's just a warning saying while it's in process, it cannot be undone. But I don't want to restore right now, so I'm just going to hit exit. And that's how we create a restore point. It's a good practice to do this frequently. That way, if you ever have an issue, you can always go back. And if you have frequent restore points, it won't set you back in time that far. If your computer gets stuck on shutting down or starting up, and it's just stuck there, you don't know what it's doing right now, it's very hard to troubleshoot. Here's a video that shows you how to enable verbal status messaging, which tells you exactly what the computer is doing while it's shutting down, starting up, logging on, and so on.